Today, we're going to be discussing the massive announcement that came out on the Age of Empires mobile Discord, which honestly has shocked everyone and got a lot of eyebrows raised, including myself, because we've got a brand new Pioneer server coming, which is cool. Everyone likes Pioneer servers, but it's the extras that's coming in this patch. Obviously, we're going to see the brand new Desolate Desert, which we're going to talk about, but then there's a brand new mount system and new heroes on trial. So we're going to go over each one of them and talk about it. So smash that comment and subscribe, and let's honestly discuss the big one first, which has everyone's eyebrows raised on, is this going to be too soon again that we've seen with Age of Empires Mobile, which is the mount system being added into the game. This is a new hero enhancement system, it says, and it goes, what's heroes without a proper mount? Experience the exciting new mount system. And this is where it's very important to see what it means by this. But you're able to acquire and train mounts, as well as craft adornments to take your hero power to the next level. So you can see there's actually two different mechanics involved with this that's been sugar-coated under one umbrella, right? So we've got the mount mechanic, which is all about acquiring mounts and whatever that means, and training them up, whatever that means too. But then we're also crafting these adornments, and this is another key word you need to take in when you're reading this patch notes, because you're going to be crafting these adornments to either empower your main hero or to be using them on these mounts specifically to take them to the next level. So you can already see here from what it looks like to me is mounts might be these little mini heroes. That's the best way of looking at them potentially. And we've seen these in other games like Call of Dragons with the pet system. And, you know, there's a lot of different systems that use this, right? But I don't know if, again, I'm on board. We're going to have to wait and see. We're going to be able to hopefully see this in the Pioneer test server, and you can register, which is what this whole post is actually about, the brand new Pioneer test server. So for all of you guys that have been asking me for, God knows, can you test this, test this, test this? Don't worry, we'll be doing it. We'll be doing it all on the Pioneer server. We'll be testing as much as we can through live streams, as we do all the time, and then we'll make content from what we've learned in those streams. So if you want to join, you can obviously try and join. You can go to the Pioneer server registration here, fill out that form, and hopefully you get invited in, right? So yeah, that's the mount system we kind of discussed. I do want to hear your thoughts on what you think the mount system is going to be. I honestly going to give you guys my honest review here. I think it's another pay-to-win system, and it's not going to be a small one either. I actually think this system is going to be pretty brutal on the free-to-play players, and that is going to be my honest opinion here, just reading it without seeing anything. And obviously this can all change when we get to grips of what you're meant to be doing and how the mechanic works. And like people say with signet rings, right? Signet rings seemed pay-to-win until you realize, hey, you can actually run a rare, epic, and legendary setup, and it's an absolute beast in a lot of scenarios, which is quite nice, right, in the game. So maybe mount catches us all off guard and we're all wrong, but I'm in that camp where I'm not feeling it, guys. So let's move on to some positives, let's say, in the Pioneer server, which is going to be the new cross-server KVK combat mode. So the Desolate Desert, which everyone should know by now, which is the 4-server free-for-all game mode, where you're going to be able to be in each corner of the map, and then you're going to go into a neutral zone against one kingdom first, and there is potentially, I think, connecting passes, so you can invade into each other's neutral zones earlier on, but then there is the center area of the Desolate Desert, and whoever controls the center, just like your capital city that you've done in mightiest empires and so on, that is going to be the victor, right? It's kind of simple. We've seen this system in many games, and we've been asking for this for a long time. So it's going to be interesting to see if Age of Empires Mobile can pull it off, because this is the one thing that could save the game. Honestly, people don't realize how much KVK matters to players. if you can make a good, amazing KVK season map that you're able to go in and have an amazing time, even if it's for like 7 days or however long it's going to be for this, everyone's in for it. They'll take the shit if you're able to deliver the goods. I'm going to be real with you, right? So if you're able to join the Pioneer server, you're going to be able to actually test this in the Pioneer test server. You'll see there's only going to be 2 servers. It'll be like server A and B. And then if you're in one of those, you'll be able to like kind of go in and experience what it's going to feel like in maybe like the first few days of it. And maybe this is sped up on your account, which is going to be really cool. So you guys can actually have that experience. Before you guys ask, does this mean we get access to Otto? Does this mean we get access to Vlad and you name it, all the new heroes? I don't know. And last time we've been on the Pioneer test servers, the brand new seasonal like 5 heroes that we all have seen now, they wasn't on. So most likely we're going to have up to season 3 and potentially season 4 heroes. And I want to make that clear in this video because I know a lot of you guys are going to be wanting certain testing to be done, but I can't verify if we have season 5 heroes or only up to maybe season 4 or season 3. So just to keep that in your heads, right? So it's going to be really interesting to see how this actually plays out. And then to finish off this entire announcement, there was the new heroes on trials. So all heroes released up to the 4th round of the legendary advent are available for trial. Try out your favorite lineups there. So I want to know what this means, because is this going to allow players to basically use heroes at 5 stars or 3 stars, for example, in a little trial area, a little fun PvE practice area, but are they going to be able to actually see if this hero is an improvement for them? That's going to be really interesting, because a lot of people might laugh at this, but just think right now, if Vlad is on his way and ZL is on his way and QSH and Otto, all of these guys are on their way, guess what? You're going to be able to test them out before going for that Mightiest Governor event hero, before spending those Empire coins on that match. And I actually think that is a pretty good thing. That is a nice quality of life change. So I am going to give some props to the devs where props is due. I actually think this is a pretty good one. It should have been in the game a little bit earlier, but hey, I'm not going to complain about that, right? I'm happy it's here now. So this is the massive kind of Pioneer server announcement video, if you want to say. We've gone over the announcements here for you guys so you can talk about and check it out. There is obviously loads of announcements in here that's just kind of non-existent. I know the other one that you guys are wanting probably to talk about is the race car. Everyone asking, why the fuck is there race cars in Age of Empires Mobile? We're losing the mind. I understand what you're saying. And just to kind of address this point at the end, if you've played Age of Empires, literally Age of Empires 1, Age of Empires 2, there was a cheat code to do this. So this is technically like a throwback to that, which I actually kind of like. I'm going to be honest, I do kind of like it. Is it going to be, you know, everyone's flavor? Definitely not, especially with the recent cosmetic that everyone didn't really enjoy, which was the clown like cosmetic that came through the festival one. And obviously Robin Hood not being an archer. Everyone's in uproar, including me. So obviously it makes sense that people are a little bit upset with this car game mode in Age of Empires Mobile, which I understand if you've never played Age of Empires before. So I understand, right? But yeah, that's today's video. Tell me what you guys think. Obviously, a brand new Pioneer server. Let me know if you do get in, because if you get in, I will want to try and live stream test with you, with obviously my guys that are going to be hopefully joining me too in the Pioneer test server. So until that video comes and until those live streams, and if you want to know when I go live for it, smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because if you put all notifications on, you will hear when we go live. And that's one thing a lot of people do miss out on when they keep asking, how do I not know that you're live? It's because you haven't got it set up, boy. So until that one, smash like, comment, subscribe. Till then, stay safe, guys. Stay sneaky. Peace out.